Okay, so the first thing to do is after you've downloaded the console is to unzip it into a location, wherever you'd like to put it. It doesn't really matter which location it's in. I've actually put it into my documents folder. Once it's unzipped, if you go into the directory, you'll see a file there, MSRC, the application file. If you just go ahead and pull that out as a shortcut and put it on your desktop, I find that useful. Just so I can make a quick access to it. And then I can go ahead and I can run the console. And as you can see here, the first thing it does is it populates a window which includes all the readers that it can see. I know this is the reader I want. This is my reader right here beside me. So I'm going to click on this guy and immediately assigns this reader to the console. The first thing to do in the console is to make sure the settings are correct. So go into settings and we read two different types of Magnus based tags, the S2 chip and the S3 chip. And I have some of each here. So these are smart track tags, so S2, and some smart track dog bone tags, S3. We're going to play with those. Make sure you have checked an antenna. I've got one antenna, the internal antenna here, so I have that checked. Then we can go back and we can start measuring tags. So you can either do it from this window here, or you can go into a detailed view and do it from the detailed view and go backwards and forwards. So I'm going to take some S2 tags here. I'm going to make sure my settings are S2, 31.5 to 12 dB power range is fine, and antenna 1. So we'll go ahead here, and a couple of things to note, and I'll go ahead and start it here, is that the read range needs to be a far field read. If you have these too close to the antenna, moisture tags tend not to work very well, so you do want a little bit of range. The other thing to note is these will be viewed by their EPC. So if the EPC is the same on all the tags, it will look like one tag. And that's in fact the case on this one. If I go to detailed view, I can see it looks like FFFFFFF, and lots of tags are actually combined there into one. That's the S2. And sometimes you can get, it'll look like it's a wet moisture if the values are being read from the register are low, and that can be caused sometimes by shadowing of the tags. Okay, so I'm going to stop reading there. I'm going to clear the list. Alright, so let's do some S3 tags. So I'm now going to go into settings, make sure I've checked the S3 tag. And if you see a pause in this video, the reason why I paused it was I forgot to click the S3. So make sure you have the correct chip selected. And we're going to go start reading. And again, make sure you've got some distance between the antenna and the tags. You don't want to get near field. It won't work very well with near field reads. And you can already see that we're starting to get quite a few tag reads here already. Now if we go into detailed view, you can actually see it's been constantly updated here. We're getting sensor codes, we're getting temperature values, so on and so forth. Okay, and that's pretty much it. That's the S3 tags being read. Let's stop reading there, let's go back. Sometimes you'll get no moisture read, and that can be either from tags that are in fact not moisture tags, or maybe there's some shadowing or something else going on. We've got a little bit of interference going on with the tags, so that the tags weren't completely read properly. You won't get to some values. But as you can see there, we're actually reading a lot of tags there. Okay.